But yeah, I mean, overall, like in this type of games, like they have Katarina, like you just want to make sure that you don't give her like good timers to roam, because the only
Yep.
way that she's realistically gonna win the game is either if you get ganked and die, or if she gets to join like skirmishes and stuff. So,
Yep.
and obviously this game you have Nocturne and they have Ivern, so they're gonna have more timers to hurt you, and you also have Cillian, so in most cases your bot lane will be losing. In this game, there's a Melio on the other side, so it won't really matter, but let's say worst case this game, they have like Ivern, and then they have Katarina, and then maybe they have like Nautilus or Pike or something. Then there's a 1v3 on mid lane, you know?
Yeah. Yep.
But yeah, this game is probably just gonna be a 1v2. I also saw that you like skilled Q, but hopefully you delayed your skill, because
Yeah, I
I
did.
think, yeah, having E can be good with Yellow Blades.
Yeah.
Just kind of depends like what's happening. Like obviously if she's not giving you a trade like this, then now you're probably skilled Q to farm all of these.
I think I missed a few.
Yeah,
Or I missed
but
one.
that's fine.
Yeah.
It's a good try. Yeah, I mean right now like this is how it should be. This is good. And like her queuing you, like this is also good for you. So
Yeah.
like, now she loses this caster, for example. But you shouldn't be so eager to kill the creeps, because even if she somehow gets level 2 slightly before you, it doesn't like matter. She can't crush the wave or do anything, you know?
Yeah.
So now you just end up like pushing.
Yeah, it's kind of troll.
Good. Nice. I would click forward here and contest this melee. Like this one here.
Yep.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, also crashing this is fine. You already
Oh.
been pushing, so obviously that's bad, but losing the
Yeah.
cannon, but pushing is good. Like all of these trades and what we did before, like you're already going to crash third wave naturally, so it's better to crash it fast here, so
Yeah.
that it doesn't end up cringing over here.
Yeah.
So this is all good. Yeah, it's also good to stand in fog like this, like not only to look for this angle, but also because theoretically you could roam somewhere.
Yeah.
So only thing that I would say is that instead of fogging standing here, like I know you want to look for this, you can look for the same angle coming from here.
Yeah.
You can still look here and then cast W here and then just E over.
Yeah.
And so what is better about doing this is that one, sometimes you might find enemy jungle, because if you go here and they might be here, and then that's good for you, right, to spot them. Or let's say Renekton gets ganked here, or there's actually an angle for you to roam to top. Then you being here will put you in a place where you can do stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I can, like, there's so many cases where if I do a random hover like into here or into here, and my Nocturne now just gets invaded, and then I just come and collect free kill.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
when you stand here, you gotta ask yourself, like, what is the advantage? The only advantage to stand here is that if this is scary. But usually level 3 to enemy jungle here, like, you're not gonna die or anything like this.
Mm-hmm.
And you'll most of the time just waste your time. You know?
Yep.
So yeah. I would not queue that.
I think I just wanted to try to shove it again.
Yeah, I wouldn't. She's so doomed here.
Yeah, that's true.
How can she lane? Look at you. Like, how now she just farms for free.
Yeah.
And you're losing CS.
Yeah.
Like, you had such a good setup
super
in the lane. And then here you can just force the bounce back. And then she can't play, because you'll just trade.
Yeah.
So yeah, like, yeah, nice, you get the Scorch proc. But the thing is, she has D-Shield and HP regen, and what you need to realize is that if you queuing this makes her end up standing here for longer, then at the end of the day, it didn't matter. You know, the damage.
Yeah, of course.
So like now, the creeps, they end up dying here, where they wouldn't normally die, and then you end up queuing, and the way you queue is bad too, because this was still fixable. It was still a waste of mana and Q, don't get me wrong, I still wouldn't Q, but it was still fixable. but you would have to auto it, you know? She can't punish it. If you auto, she will Q you. She can't fight you.
Yeah.
And you can also pre-pot here if you want. Like, if she's playing like Ignite Electrocute Katarina right now, like she is, I don't know if she has Ignite, but she has Electrocute at least. If she can kill you, then you just potion early here, you walk up and you just auto it. And you let the wave bounce. And then if she gives you a trade, and then you end up pushing in, that's fine. Like, if she gives you here a fucking auto EQ, fucking full Halo Blades, right? And then she's like this HP. If you then end up pushing it back into her, that's no problem. I'm fine with that. It just sucks that here you're just keeping up your push. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't even benefit, like, Nocturne, because in a 2v2 now, you guys are stronger. Because of your previous trades and stuff, you know? And, like, your champion is honestly stronger than the Katarina in early levels.
Yeah.
Like, it's so easy for her to avoid your trades now. You're not achieving anything. You're just losing gold and giving her easy lane.
Yeah.
And you're also making yourself vulnerable. Like here, for example, right? In this case, Ivern is bot lane, right? But if you were to do this and Ivern is mid, then it's even worse.
Yeah.
Because here you would lose flash. Your ward is obviously useless. That just shows lack of awareness.
Yeah.
If you expect somebody to be here, then you aren't paying attention to the game, right? Like Fiora is currently being ganked. Melio's bot here. Right? Melio's bot just pressed B at like 407.
Mix. Yeah.
Because this ward hurts you a lot, because right now you should ward here so that you see the small raptor and so that this is covered. And then Ivern is checkmated when he goes here, because you not only see him do raptor, but we know where he goes after, because if he doesn't cross here, then we know he's going here. That not only just helps you, but it helps bot lane, it helps Nocturne, it helps Renekton.
Yeah.
So here, we know Ivern is topside, right?
Yep.
Yes. So in this case, your jungle starts Drake, but your bot is winning, and Ivern is topside, so you don't need to do anything for this Drake. Like sometimes here, your job is to push the next wave as fast as possible, so you can go Drake. But in this case, you know it's not really being contested.
Yeah.
So I would just let the wave bounce now. Because for me, 1v1, the best is just to let it come into me, because then I'll just keep fighting her, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Every Halo Blades is a winning trade.
Yeah.
But now if I have to play the map, then I should queue like you're doing right now.
Yeah.
But you're not playing the map, because Drake is yours.
Yeah.
So now all you're doing is you're just handing her free lane again.
Yeah.
And just getting chunked, because now you can't trade. So now you're getting chunked. You also lose a lot of fucking mana, is what I hate about Ekko. Like, it costs so much mana to clear waves.
Yeah.
And so now you lose mana. Look, you walk to Drake and it's gone. And then now this is what I hated and what I talked about before. If you base now, then she pushes and gets a roam timer.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what you don't want. Look at what's happening top lane right now.
Yeah, that's true.
Imagine she now pushes because you base for Amp Tome or something, which is useless. Right? It's not worth to get Amp Tome to give her a roam timer. That's just not good. And it only seems like a good base because you got chunked for fun.
Yeah.
If you played it how I want you to play it here, which is just recognize, okay, I don't need to push because Drake is gone, like it's free. If somebody should help him on Drake, it's not you, it's bot lane.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because your bot lane wants to push, they're already pushing. So they can push and help, if we should help Dragon. But it's not mid's job here, when Ivern is above you. Right?
Yep.
Because it's just no point. So I would just have the wave here, and now this melee will die. It'll always work like this when it's bouncing into you. Your melee will die in one shot, and so she's forced to Q it.
Yeah.
And then she'll Q it, the fucking dagger will spread around, drop like here, and then you just trade with her later. You just chunk her. And like I said, if you end up pushing into her because you do a big trade, no problem. I'm fine with that. That's worth it. You know?
Yeah.
But like this is just useless. Wow, she's boosted.
Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of silly.
Okay, well now you're OP as fuck. This is where Ekko is really fun. Since you just one-shot every wave now. So I mean, at this point you can play a bit different if you want to. Like, because obviously you're winning your lane. And at this point you one-shot like wave with 1 Q instead of having to Q 2 times. So you can just kind of ask yourself, like, because I can still just play for my lane, obviously, like, for example, here, you can just W yourself and freeze the wave if you want to. But you gotta kind of judge, like, okay, how worth is that? Because obviously she can just roam if you do that, you know?
Yeah.
So, like, here, for example, Nocturne has ulti up and is inside of enemy jungle. If I choose to freeze now, then I risk Katarina meeting Nocturne and potentially Nocturne dying. But also, if I push, then this is an actual timer where I can look to roam after next wave, right?
Mm-hmm.
I one-shot this wave, and then I kill this one in front of her tower. She can't fight me because I'm stronger, right?
Yeah.
Then I can dive bot as 4. Enemy bot lane's HP doesn't really matter when we're diving with Cillian ult and 4 people, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I would push too, but I think, again, for your 1v1, the best is to freeze.
Yeah.
So that's just a decision you have to make every game. Yeah, like I wouldn't commit to roaming, I would just slightly hover, just so that he can leave. Yeah, you can look for this as well. But now I would just Q the whole wave. But I don't know why you're not trying to suggest diving bot. Like, I don't care that Nocturne has all his camps up.
Yeah.
Because enemy bot lane, they will die. There's no counterplay to an Ekko Nocturne diving them. And sure, you don't have ulti, but you are the only one lacking ulti, you know?
Yeah.
And maybe enemy bot is full HP and they all 4 has sums and ults, right? I haven't been paying attention to the game because you haven't looked a single time or looked in the chat, you know? But this is what you should be thinking about because you have a play timer here. You are in control right now, and it's your job as a mid laner to guide the game kind of forward because, as you see right now, what's strong about your role is that, for example, here, you pushing here allows Nocturne to just walk past.
Yeah.
See? You showing presence here lets Nocturne do this. So if you ping to dive here and then you one-shot mid-wave, then he can just walk into their jungle, nobody can go on him because you are right behind him, then you guys can dive them.
Yeah.
But it's not even like being thought about. And like I said, it's fine for Nocturne to just go and farm his top camps. But I think you just didn't think about it at all. And so then the problem becomes, what if Nocturne cleared down and he has nothing to do here? And then you're still not mentioning that we can dive as far.
Yeah.
Then that's a big problem. Your game will just be AFK. I would just stand here. Again, to keep track of where the wave is, I would stand here and just Q it.
Yep.
Ekko is really OP at doing this. I don't know why you're waiting for the wave to come here. Like, these melee should already be dead right now, because the Q should have traveled back, so you're already on your way. Like, obviously, sometimes you can't stand here because a jungle diff or something. You know?
Yeah.
But yeah, like I said before, like, you can do these trades and stay in lane after pushing and look for this, but I just wouldn't anymore. I just think it's useless. Because again, the way you're going to snowball this game now is killing Fiora here. Or ganking bot lane, or doing something useful.
Yeah.
Because of course you can jump on her and you can chunk her. But what do you do now if she sees this and then jumps to a caster? Because look. See? She can now just jump to a caster, or stand here, and then you only get a plate.
Yeah.
And now Renekton and Fiora is fist fighting again. So it's like, is this worth it? Can't you do this on every wave? Look at the game timer. Game timer is 10:30 when you chose to do this. Plates are gonna have 14. Can't you just do this next wave, or the wave after that, or the wave after that?
Yeah, that's true.
There's nothing unique about this wave. The way I view plates is like, if this was 13:30, right? Sure, I would agree with doing the plate, because maybe I don't get something going top. Yeah, that's fine. No problem. Or let's say I'm in a matchup where I will not get access to the plate. Let's say I'm against a range champ and it's really rare for me to get a full wave clean in like this. Sure, you can go for the plate, but you're always going to get this in this matchup here.
Mm-hmm.
Every wave it's going to be like this.
Yeah.
Because she can't fight you on the wave here.
Yeah.
So you'll always get to do this. So I just find it weird that you choose to do it now when Fiora and Renekton, look, Fiora's walking on Renekton on the wave. Why not just hover to topside? Then Fiora can't trade with Renekton. And if she does trade, well then you gank. And to be honest, again, I would ping to dive. I don't know why you don't work with your Nocturne more. Nocturne is free to go and dive top here with you. It's a really beautiful timer to go together.
Yeah.
And there's no way Fiora can outplay 3v1 under tower. Right? Like, even if she parries Renekton stun, there will be a fucking Nocturne fear, you know?
Yeah.
So, like, now, it doesn't matter that I'm 1-0 and 100 CS. No, it doesn't, because I'm not doing anything for the game.
Yeah, exactly.
Renekton just fucking ulted the Fiora. And he's pinging, he's begging for dive, look! Right?
Yeah.
Please dive! That's kind of why I wanted to watch this game too, because you got fed as fuck, but you never won. And I feel like with players in your elo, that's a big problem they have. Like, there's a lot of players like you that you are 1-0, you have very good CS, and you have what's needed to carry, but you're not doing anything.
Yeah. This was so cringe.
So what happened here? Didn't
I
she just get caught?
Tilted myself.
I think your W read was not very good, but yeah. Yeah, I mean, I personally wouldn't go for it in the first place, though, because I just think it's a bit weird to try to TP to this guy that got caught when Ceiling isn't even there.
Yeah.
Like, but it's very... Like, obviously, if your W hits Vayne, then yeah, you can kill her, but again, like, a Vayne that's ghosting and has Tumble, I just feel like hitting Ekko W never happens, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Soon I would start going side as well. Because it's just cringe that, like, Milio's here laning with Katarina, and then Celine's just bot lane. Like, my bot lane should just go mid, you know?
Yeah, of course.
Like, here I would just go bot, if this wasn't happening, obviously.
Yeah.
Here I would recall and go bot. Yeah. Only thing I'm scared of here is that Vayne can just sit around and just 1v1 me.
Yeah.
So, like, the problem is, like, if you one-shot this wave now, then you put the next wave really deep, right?
Yeah.
Because you could theoretically hold the wave here, and then you're chilling. So it'll be interesting to see what you do, because I think one-shotting it is fine, but then if you run here without seeing Vayne, you're trolling.
Yeah.
If you're going to one-shot this and leave the wave here, then your job is to go to mid here.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's a complete burger flip when the guy that pushed and went fog is able to 1v1 you, then it's a mistake to push and go here without seeing him.
Yeah.
So if you think you shouldn't go mid, because let's say there is somebody defending mid already on your team, then you can just freeze this here until the guy that can 1v1 you shows, you know?
Yeah.
So, like, I would never ever do this, where I'm clicking forward here, because look, you don't see Vayne. So, like, sure, you can tell yourself, yeah, but she just got the tower, she's gonna base. But the guy could just stay with Milio.
Yeah.
Why do they need to base? Your team is dead.
Yeah.
Like, they can easily just tell themselves here, oh, we won the top fight, let's just stay.
Yeah.
Maybe Ekko wins. So it's like, okay, you're risking your life here for one wave, correct?
Yeah.
The same wave that exists in mid, correct?
Yeah.
It's not worth it. The only benefit of going for the bot wave is it creates more pressure. But you will die if Vayne stays here. She will easily kill you.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you 100% know she bases, or you see her on the ward going to mid, I think it's fine. Like, sometimes they take the tower and they're like half HP or something, right? Then, yeah, you can do what you did. But I'm pretty sure in this case they already had the first item, like Static Shiv, and full HP, yeah. Both of them. So they don't have a reason to base other than gold. Look her items here. She even had Berserker Greaves, I think. Let's see. Yeah, dude, this guy's full build.
Yeah. Just gotta
Both of them are full build. Because I can understand it if they're half HP, or if maybe she has, like, no Berserker Greaves and just has a fucking shard or some shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then sure. Then she doesn't even 1v1 you. But yeah, this was complete burger flip, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, so Drake is coming up, so now the question is, okay, do I actually need to contest it? Because the problem is, like, they have fucking Ivern and Milio, right? Their team fights are very, very strong. And I look at your team, your Cillian is not so useful. Your Kai'Sa is not so useful. You know? And I feel like in a team fight, right, in a 5v5, Ivern will outperform Nocturne.
Yeah.
So, like, to me, this Drake isn't that important. Now, obviously, yes, you do get outscaled this game, even though, obviously, you have Cillian, his scale's good, but they have Vayne and Ivern and Fiora. So you might think, oh, I need to team fight, but the thing is, if you go into a team fight here, you don't have Kai'Sa ult, you don't have Nocturne ult, you know? Your Renekton is dead with no TP. Is that really something you must go for? Like, what makes this fight winning except for you being strong?
Yeah.
Because they also have control. Like, you don't have vision, they have push, so they are first there. I think your champion is really good at making like cross map plays where if they do this, why can't you just go portal to top here and just push top and take this and herald?
Yeah.
Drake isn't up until like 30 seconds from now. You know, like 20 seconds.
Yeah.
So the moment you get here, Drake spawns, so you can just ping your team to just give and take this. That doesn't mean you're outscaled. You can give them one Drake and then you can trade that Drake to get, let's say, 1k gold on yourself. That's gonna make them scale less. Because then you have a higher chance of winning the next team fight. I feel like so many people tunnel on like team fighting here and then you just throw the whole game.
Yeah.
Like, I don't see what's winning about this. I see a team that's late. Like, what happened? Like, these guys have to base here, probably. So that's one good thing. But Katarina and everybody else, they can just go.
Yeah.
And one Drake doesn't mean that they get soul.
Yeah.
I agree denying them soul is important, but you already kind of did that. You guys have a Drake.
Yeah.
Their soul will be super, super late. You have plenty of plays to do before, you know, Drake is done. And now Renekton goes top with no TP. Look at Renekton now. He ran halfway to top, then he realized, fuck, I have no TP and we're doing Drake. It would, like, even if we lost the Herald, if you are top here with TP, that is so much better.
Yeah, of course.
And then you would be forcing your Renekton to make the right play, because Renekton would never go top when he sees that you are top.
Yeah.
So then you force him, the person with no TP, to go bot. And so that would be just 10 times better. So yeah, just go on opposite side of the objective when you have TP like this, and then you can judge. If you think that the Drake is doable, because this one actually ended up being doable because they were hitting Herald, then you can just do a TP to a Drake if needed.
Yeah.
But at least by being top, if it turns out you can't go Drake, then you have a play. Now, let's say now, Vayne and Melio comes and Ivern comes. Then doing Drake is impossible.
Yeah.
Drake is only doable now because Ivern is late and then you guys are here first.
Yeah.
And then Renekton also dropped top tier 1. But like, this is winning for them. You guys got a Drake, sure. But now Fiora gets a lot of gold and they get Herald and they get so much gold from all of this. Renekton loses CS too. You guys got a dragon. One dragon does like nothing. You know?
Yeah.
I want you to look what you got from this. Look your CDR. Okay?
Yeah.
25. Watch now. That's crazy. Look your attack speed. Ready?
Yeah.
0.03.
Yeah.
Holy shit, this Drake is OP, no? Your Q is like 0.1 second lower cooldown as Ekko. That's fucking crazy OP. Another thing about you being top is that you've already gotten everything that is available to you on bot lane.
Mm-hmm.
So you're not getting any more resources on bot except for farm. Whereas if you ever make a play on top side, you will get new turrets, right? Which is a lot of gold, especially now this patch where, well, last patch now, where they gave you more gold from taking towers.
Yeah.
I also don't know why you recalled here, when the only thing that matters is wave, and the wave is here, and you have TP.
I think I thought that the Vayne was gonna recall and come.
Yeah, but you should make them. Like, come.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
she
that's
isn't
true.
spacing yet. Like, you should just push the wave. One shot the wave, and then you can just TP.
That's true.
Because now Vayne can just stay. Because if Vayne is a good player, right? She understands as well that she doesn't need to base until you show on this wave.
Yeah.
So you have to crash this to make her actually need to base. Because in this case, your team actually delayed them. So if you stayed bot and Vayne stays here, well then you would actually get bot's turret.
Yeah.
Because now you're just
I kinda
spectating.
I like trolled really hard here. I don't know what I was up to.
Okay, well that flash is really trolling. But I think it's fine to look once you're already here, but I wouldn't go here in the first place. And it's funny, you say this when...
Yeah, no, I completely read it.
Like, they're champs, it's true. But you know it.
Yeah.
So why do I do this, right? It's like enemy has Kog'Maw, Lulu, and then you willingly run into them and you're like, oh fuck, they're so OP.
Yeah.
Like, if you know this, then why do you play into that then? Right? Like, this what has happening here. I swear to God, if they were contesting this dragon, it would have happened, you know?
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah.
So like, that's why I kind of want to play like this game. Look how much fucking gold we got from this tower, right? So now imagine we push this and we just play for topside. You just go fucking top here. And then you TP to Drake if it's doable. If it's not, then you just fucking stay top. And you try to make the game into like a side lane game where we play for picks on side with Nocturne, you know?
Yeah.
And then we play like that. Why are we opting into a team fight, into like double enchanter team comp?
Yeah.
That's how they want to play. Right? Like, it's fine for you to look for this. Obviously, your flash is mega cope. Like, you didn't pay attention to your Q or something, I don't know. But, yeah. Like, what should happen here is that you just fucking try, and then you ulti out, obviously.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, you've got 3 flashes here, by the way. I don't know if you realized.
Yeah, I did.
So, like, already here, you should be like, okay, nice, I just ulti out. That's 3 flashes, that's great.
I think having an Ivern in the game makes my, like, brain work at 50%.
Yeah, I mean, his shields are annoying, but it's not like his kit does a lot, you know, like, versus your champ. Like, I feel like Poppy, for example, should be harder for Ekko.
Oh yeah, of course.
Because obviously her W, but also her E is really annoying.
Yeah.
And I also think Lee Sin is really fucking cringe for Ekko. Because he can just kick you away.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I just think these guys, they just started getting their team fights. Like, my problem is we just did fucking nothing, and then they just did get to team fights.
Yeah.
And it's like, you have the tools to avoid the team fights, but you're not doing anything. Like, Renekton can't do anything anymore. Like I said, he's gonna get outscaled on side. Like, Renekton can beat Fiora a little bit early game, but eventually Fiora will just fucking outscale him and just shit on him on side. But it should be really hard for Fiora to play side when there's an Ekko winning and there's Ekko and Nocturne in the game.
Yeah.
That's why I don't like playing so slow when you get your lead. You should be really like, okay, I want to dive people, I want to invade Ivern, I want to snowball.
Yeah.
Because who knows what happens late game. Late game isn't a guarantee. Sure, if you outscale, you don't need to flip, but it's not a flip to dive a guy 3v1. You know? Because yeah, like here, on this base, like, you're so fucking 1v9.
Yeah.
And top is still good right now, see?
Yeah, I should just look top.
I mean, this game's fucking over. Like, I'm down to watch a bit of the next game, because there's no hope in this game. Like, you're just stuck in your base now, no? Like...
Yeah. Pretty much.
There's nothing to say when you're stuck in your base like this.
This is when the game actually ends. I like fucking burgered everything.
I mean, Vayne is just OP now. Look, she's also full tank now. Look her HP.
Not my ult yet.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
She just clicks forward.